So, why did Darth Sidious really hate Count Dooku so much? I mean, I'm not sure how to phrase that. Like, oh yeah, why did Darth Sidious consider Count Dooku so expendable? Why was Darth Sidious always just gonna throw away Count Dooku? And there's several obvious reasons, because number one, the plot said that Darth Vader had to be Darth Sidious's apprentice because, you know, the original trilogy came before the prequel, so obviously Count Dooku was going to have to go. Secondly, for plot reasons, Anakin Skywalker was going to have to be powerful enough to just destroy Count Dooku, so that was another reason. A third reason is that Count Dooku, or should I call him Darth Tyrannus, was about 20 years older than Darth Sidious. So when your apprentice is 20 years older than you, like, is he gonna last? Like, is he gonna be around? You need an enforcer, you need an apprentice, you need an asset. Like, how's your Sith Order gonna function if your apprentice is so much older than you and you're already like 68 and your apprentice is like 80? Like, so, like, seriously, imagine if Count Dooku had lived to, like, imagine if Count Dooku had, like, somehow killed Anakin Skywalker, and then so maybe Darth Sidious is like, okay, yeah, whatever, I have no choice. So Count Dooku and Darth Sidious just destroy the Jedi Order together and they build the Empire. But, like, around the time of A New Hope, about 19 years after the events of the prequels, like 19 years after Revenge of the Sith is A New Hope. So imagine if Count Dooku had lived to the time of A New Hope. Like, in that case, Count Dooku would be like 102 years old, because he was 83 years old when he died in Revenge of the Sith. So Count Dooku would be 102 years old, and he probably wouldn't be so effective at delivering for the Empire. So, I mean, yeah, Darth Sidious obviously needed a younger apprentice for strategic purposes. And also, when you think about Count Dooku, he's not ambitious enough, because we see Darth Vader, he tried to recruit that droid Geonosian hybrid army to use against Darth Sidious, and Darth Sidious was really impressed, and Darth Maul disobeyed Darth Sidious and went off to that Padawan auction and hired Cad Bane and Aurra Sing and stuff, and Darth Sidious was impressed that Darth Maul went behind his back, and he was like, yay, good job, dark side good. And then with Darth Maul, he formed the entire Shadow Collective, worked with Mother Talzin, Death Watch, and the Criminal Syndicate to try and bring down Sidious. And even though Darth Sidious saw that as a threat and actually took it down, he was still impressed by how ambitious Darth Maul and Darth Vader were. Whereas with Count Dooku, that same ambition might be there, but it's not as out in the open. Like Count Dooku was very excited to have Savage Opress to maybe use as a weapon against Darth Sidious, but it never went anywhere, because obviously Savage Opress was just meant to try and kill Dooku the whole time. He was working with the Zaj Ventress and the Mother Talzin and everything, and Savage Opress went to be with Darth Maul. But anyway, the point is that Count Dooku was never openly ambitious and openly like no, he was very ambitious. He was openly ambitious. That's probably not the right way to put it. What I will say is he didn't exhibit as much of an independent or rebellious streak as Darth Maul or Darth Vader did. Like, he was just not, he was 100% of the time following Darth Sidious's orders, whereas Darth Maul and Darth Vader were 90% of the time following Darth Sidious's orders, whereas 10% of the time they were doing their own thing. So that kind of independence, even though it's threatening and maybe Darth Sidious would try to snuff it out, he's still impressed by it, because it's a true expression of the dark side of the Force and of the Sith. It's a true embodiment of what a Sith should be, and Count Dooku did not have that.